Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Macho Miracle here, aka Dyson. Welcome to Macho Life for 2 weeks. It's for 2 weeks, and let me see what weeks those are because I already forgot the day. I know the second week is for the 22nd, and right now I'm so tired I can't do maths right. Okay, so for the week of July 17th and the 22nd. So for 2 weeks, so that's cool. These weeks at the same time, I had a lot of stuff and not a lot of stuff going on. Or I guess the way I should say it is I had, everything that went on was, pretty cool stuff, fun stuff, neat stuff, but it wasn't like a whole lot of stuff. It was a good amount of stuff. For 2 weeks, it's probably not a lot of stuff. For 1 week, it would be a lot of stuff, but for 2 weeks, probably not. But I'll start with the first week. The 15th. For internship stuff, I was getting prepared for VBS, just prepping stuff like that, doing, my normal internship work stuff, it's a good time, had a good time, and all kinds of other good times. I watched some more One Piece. I made it pretty far. I mean, One Piece is fantastic, so yeah, I've been watching more of that, and of course, when Dragon Ball Super came out on the 15th, the new episode of that. The new dub, for some reason, I couldn't watch right away, but I watched it later the next week. So, a few days ago, I finally watched a new episode of the dub because I wasn't there right away. And I had to watch the 2 new episodes of My Hero Academia from these last 2 weeks in the sub instead of dub, because the dub and sub were coming out at the same time. And what I usually do is watch them both, sub and dub, but what I did was just watch them sub instead of dub. So I'm just waiting for the dub episodes to come out, because I like watching both. So not for every anime though. I find animes where I like the dub better and I like the sub better. It just depends. Most of the time I like the dub better. But there are definitely animes. Well, actually, there's a lot of animes I like the subs of better. I'm trying to think out of all the ones I've seen. You know what? I think I've seen more subs than I have dubs. I don't know. I think I have, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, right now I'm watching One Piece. That's the show that's been out for a while that I'm watcharoonies. So it's been a good time. I really like it. Anyways, the other stuff that happened this week besides internship stuff, my friend, Austin, one of my best friends, he moved some stuff in here, like his bed, dresser, an entertainment system, and both of his big old TVs and his PS4 and Xbox One. So, he's been playing games, and he's been staying here, not every night, because, he works, it's like a in between a 45-minute and an hour drive from here, Joplin. So, some nights whenever like the weekends where he works, all day Friday, and then has a double on Saturday and Sunday. He's just been staying in Joplin, usually on those nights. But yeah, he got some of his stuff moved in here, and he sleeps here some. So, he's saving some money while he looks for a new place and does other stuff. So that's cool. It's cool to have him here. So he just he doesn't, something he said, he's like, I don't have to be the person in charge anymore, and it's pretty nice because he's the one, I guess, that probably kept things going smoothly for the people that needed to pay bills at his former place, which I would say is probably I believe it 100% with the people he was living with. So there we go. Because he had roommates and stuff, had an apartment, but that was really that week right there. Prepping for VBS, watched anime, played video games, played a lot of Friday the 13th, and ESO online. I played a lot of that. And what else did I play? I don't think I played any Battlefield. On my own time, I played some Crash Bandicoot. Heck, what did I do? Were those really the only games I played? I think I played just more like freaking ESO and Friday the 13th, which is crazy. But I think that's what I did. I think that's all I did when it came to video games and whatnot. Weird. weird. That's weird. Can't believe I did that. That's silly. That's silly. Oh no, I did some recording of the infamous second son for the Thumbfuckers channel. So yeah, that's cool. I'll talk more about that for the next week. Which really, that was really all my week right there, that first week. Okay, so on to the second week. Started it with, I was doing VBS stuff. VBS was, oh no, last week I did watch Spider-Man. I'm done. Last week, the Monday of the week of July 15th, I went and watched Spider-Man, and it was fantastic. Loved the movie. It was really good. Some people were freaking out over the, changing races of certain characters and stuff like that, but I was like, the only one that I was, really surprised with was Flash Thompson. That was the only one I was concerned about or anything like that, because, Flash Thompson is, supposed to be, one of the whitest, athletic people ever. Even white people in the athletic sense is a different genre. Because white people are usually dorks. We're pretty dorky. I'd say I'm a pretty huge dork. And just white people in general, there's something dorkish about them. Especially idiot white people, jocks. But, jocks in general are pretty silly billies. I wouldn't consider myself a jock, because I only played, one sport in school. But there wasn't really jocks in my school either. It was I don't know, it was just white people. Because we live in a very small area, and it's not very diverse. We had one black kid, one Asian kid, and we had some Spanish people. There we go. Had some Hispanics. It was mostly white, so there you go. And then we had foreign exchange students all the time too. So there we go. I guess you can count them as something different, because some of them were white. So I don't know. But yeah, people were kind of freaking out about that. But like I said, Flash Thompson is the only one where it's what? That's the only one that really confused me, that I was I'm sure it'll be fine. The guy did a good job, honestly, as Flash Thompson, so that's cool. But no, it was still just super weird to me, because I was thinking a really tall, muscular white guy jock to be Flash Thompson, like he usually is, so it's whatever. Something else that happened in the week was the guy who plays, Finn on Star Wars tweeted something or called out, the people of Dunkirk about the movie, or was it Game of Thrones? I don't know, these are the two different things I saw. I forget which one. John Boyega, I don't know what he said. Maybe he said it about Game of Thrones. I don't know. People were saying things about race stuff and Game of Thrones, how there's not enough diversity, and then not enough diversity in the Dunkirk movie. I heard that too, and I was like, there's not enough, I guess variety is what I mean, not diversity. You don't want to be okay, I'm getting my words mixed up. I don't know why I'm getting diverse mixed up with segregation. I'm dumb. Segregation is what we don't want. We should all be united and chill with each other, but that hasn't been like that for a while. I like all the races, and I make fun of the stereotypes, but most of the people I know from all the different races is most of them that I know are chill, awesome people, and I don't really see a difference. I see them as hey, these are my friends. That's how I see it. So this is a person just like me, because I saw something from Louis C.K. this last week too, where it was racism is dumb. It is. It's that shouldn't be a thing, because we're all the same species. We're all human. It's it's super dumb. But the thing that's down to the middle of our core that will just always exist is sexism, which made me laugh, because he went on to talk about that. He was just which I'm not really sexist either. Again, I make fun of the stereotypes, but I'm not really sexist. I was kind of raised in a way of yeah, you respect everybody, or we'll beat the shit out. It wasn't like that. They hadn't threatened me or anything like that. But it's just like, it's just how I was raised. It's like, yeah, no, respect everybody. That's what a good person would do. I was just raised to be a good person. So there we go. Yeah, I try to respect everybody and all that and all their crazy thoughts and beliefs. So there we go. I just think it's weird and crazy, but it's all good. It's all good. You can that there's a cool thing called free will. So whatever floats your boat. But no, the stuff I was talking about, like for Dunkirk, that's like, well, that's we got to keep it historically accurate since it's something that happened back way in the day. Um, so, yeah, most of the people fighting were white people. Uh, and then if we want to keep it like Game of Thrones, like, why it has so many white people is that's how the author wrote it. That's how the author wrote the book. Okay, that is now being turned into a show, so that's probably why they leave it that way. That's probably why there's not so many variety of different people in it, and why it's mostly white people, because that's how the author wrote it. The author wanted blacks, Asian, whites, and Hispanic people, and people from Egypt, and all this other crap in there. Then he would have described them as that way, but he didn't. He described them as white people. So that's why it's white people in the show. Because I was always taught in school to respect the things of the author, like changing things in a book because it's not comfortable to people or whatever. It's just like that's how the author wrote it. It's a form of expression. Them writing this thing. So let's leave it the way it is. That's why it was like we would get excited because we were taught that way. So when we'd read books that were popular, if they had cuss words in them, and we were the one, because we did like popcorn, where we'd call on someone to read next, which I always hated. But when we'd read out loud, and there's like a cuss word or something in there, we were allowed to say it when we were reading it from that book, because that's how the author intended it to be. So that was cool. I actually really like that. Not just because I could say a cuss word in a class, but because no, I agree. It is a freedom of expression and free will and all that good stuff. It goes back down to that. Free will is the basis of everything I base any of my thoughts or beliefs on. So there we go. Because yeah, I was also raised to be Christian, but not one of the Christians that a lot of people think of as like, oh, hates gays, and all kinds of other bad stuff. More like more of the kind of like love everybody, respect everybody, because God gave every single person on this planet free will, and don't be an asshole. That kind. That one right there. That's another thing I like to base everything on. It's like just don't be jackwagon, don't be jackass, don't be an asshole, nothing like that. Okay, just be nice to people. Even though nice guys finish last, it seems like a lot, but in the long run, nice guys finish not last. They finish way better than first. So that's what I've seen. In the short term, it's like there's a lot of shortcomings from being nice. It seems like, but it depends on the situation too and where you live too. So I just know I've never been like top of the board or number one from being Mr. Nice Guy. So you gotta have some ferocity to you, so you don't like get stepped on and pushed around and all that good stuff. This is all this stuff I've been told from as I've been told by people that I'm too nice for my own good, and then I realized it myself. So yeah, I am too nice for my own good. It sucks. Don't be too nice. Be nice, but don't be too nice. You don't want to be too nice, because then that's when the bad things really start happening to you, and it blows. Because you're like, man, I'm such a nice guy, but this stuff happens. So I'm going to go on a killing spree. I'm going to be a serial killer now. Don't do that. Well, I was trying to talk about my second week for some reason, but no, Spider-Man was a good movie. Let me get back to that. Spider-Man is a fantastic movie. Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker / Spider-Man ever. I was about to say yeah, and I was like, no, never mind, ever. Like, if they change him again, which I doubt they will because Tom Holland is legit perfect. Like, they couldn't find anybody better. And the movie was fantastic. So there we go. So I'm excited for more Spider-Man stuff. It'll be awesome. Yeah, Spider-Man's my favorite. That's another reason this is so good, because Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. But other things that happened this week, this most recent week, so the week of the 22nd, VBS happened, so I am very tired from that. That's what I'm tired of. Tired from. Not tired. Just exhausted. That's what I am. Exhausted, because that was a lot of work. Even though I was just clicking buttons on a computer and messing with the soundboard, still quite tired. Also because I didn't get much sleep this week at all for some reason. Don't know why, but I didn't. So there we go. But VBS was cool. It was a good time. And let's see. Found out. I went to like a group meeting between me and four of my work buddies. One of them, I guess, is a former co-worker of mine. The other three I do work with, however, though. I'll have to put a link in the description, but it is a channel called Thumbfuckers. It is a channel co-created back in the day when it was first GameTac. That was made by Brandon and Jake, I do believe. So Brando and Master Jake on the Thumbfuckers channel is what they go by. But yeah, Brandon and Jake, I do believe, are the ones who made GameTac. And then once it changed from GameTac, they changed it to Thumbfuckers. And Will was the one who added it on that. So there was three like founders of like Thumbfuckers, I guess, is what we're saying now. And then I found out that I was added on into this group channel as like I'm now an admin of the channel. Like I'm actually like a part of the channel. I'm not one of the primary guys. I'm more one of the secondary guys. Jake is now not one of the primaries. He is now one of the secondaries because he's moving away. But he's got himself a job and stuff like that. So he'll be still part of the channel and all that good stuff, and will eventually be back to being a primary one. So Nathan has now been bumped up from a secondary to a primary, even though he has not appeared on the channel yet. Which it's just how things work out. I mean, I didn't know I was a part of it until we were talking about it, and they said that. I was like, whoa, wait, I'm actually a part of this, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was pretty excited. We all have our own channels, or we will have our own channels. I have my own channel. I'm the Macho Miracle. You're watching this video on that channel right now, and Brando is setting up stuff for his channel. Jake has his own channel that I don't believe he started to upload to yet, but he will be. Will, or Kibbs Studio is the name of his YouTube channel, and he will be uploading to it. And Nathan is going to be making his channel and be uploading stuff to it. We're going to be on each other's channels for stuff, so that's cool. But our collab channel of the five of us is going to be on Thumbfuckers. So there we go. That's where it's going to be. And of course, I'll have links to all of that in the description. So definitely go subscribe to all of them and Thumbfuckers for some cool gaming videos and other cool stuff that we have planned in the future. So, but yeah, that was some exciting news. I am now like officially a part of that. And when I was in high school, I always wanted to get on board with like my friends, just like all of us, like do a group YouTube stuff together. Never happened. What I should have done back in the day, when I didn't know what all this YouTube stuff really was, I watched it, but I didn't really know how to record or anything like that. Get that all set up. But what I should have done when Modern Warfare 2 was out was got myself a laptop, because I didn't have a laptop back then. But I should have gotten myself a laptop, and I should have got myself a Dazzle. And the Dazzle was like a standard definition like capture card. It was like what you could use to capture your stuff and upload it. I should have done that. And also a microphone, so I could have recorded my voice and stuff like that. But it probably would have just been gameplays first instead of live stuff like I do now. But like gameplays with commentaries. But in Modern Warfare 2, if I would have done that back in the day with the Dazzle, then I probably would have been a much bigger YouTuber, I'm not going to lie. Because I had awesome gameplay. I was very good at Modern Warfare 2. until all the hackers started showing up, and then it dropped way down because I started dying a lot more when the hackers appeared. But when there were hackers, I was fantastic at the game. I was awesome. I have so many nukes in the game. I don't know how many I have. So many. It's crazy. At one point, I remember when I was keeping track, because I don't know, I was like an 8th grader. You know, so people are weird and keep track of things. But when I stopped keeping track, I was at like 200 some nukes. But I got way more after that, so. And I didn't keep track for very long because then I lost the paper. I'm like, that's whatever. Who cares? I just like playing the game. And that's what I did. And I love Modern Warfare 2. It was so just fantastic. And I got so many nukes in that game. I just got so many. And the game, I had crazy gameplays. They're just awesome. They're terrific. And I look at my other Call of Duty stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm nowhere near one of the best Call of Duty players. You know, I'm decent. I can hold my own against really good players who do nothing but play it all the time. I'm definitely decent. I'm above average. I'm somewhere that's good, and I don't always have fantastic matches or anything like that, but sometimes I have really good matches still. Or, you know, for me now it's more about the fast-paced stuff. That's what I like to do now. So, like, Titanfall 2 is fantastic. I like Battlefield 1, you know, it's all kinds of fun. Right now, what I try to do now with first-person shooters is just go out there, play the game, have a good time. But ever since Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 ruined me because Modern Warfare 2 made me want to do good at every single match I played in, because I did in Modern Warfare 2. I just did. I was very good at it because I played that game all the time. It was constant since the day it came out. I just played it every night after school. I would do my homework, if I had homework, and play it for the rest of the night until I went to bed, just like stuff like that. Oh my gosh, so fast. It was so good. And I won't lie, sometimes I boosted, but that was boosting headshots, not nukes. But yeah, we'd boost headshots. But my friends, they boosted nukes to get like titles and emblems and stuff like that. But I boosted for headshots to get the camos. But because everybody boosted. So there's one time in a free-for-all, it's one of my favorite stories from Modern Warfare 2. So 2 of my friends are boosting. I'm not boosting though, because we didn't want to make it too obvious. Because, you know, then they find you and they kill the shit out of you, and you're like, well, now we're not going to get our headshots and get our camos, because, you know, we're middle schoolers and we're obsessed with our camos. So I'm protecting them while they boost, and me protecting them, I got a nuke before the one boosting did. I got a nuke from protecting my 2 friends who were boosting, while the one who was, what they were doing was trying to go for a nuke. So I got a nuke faster than the boosters could, which was crazy. And I didn't kill them with any of my kill streaks. I literally killed everybody else because I knew right where they were. I was just like, well, I'm not going to kill you guys, go for the nuke. I'm just going to keep protecting you by killing everybody else. And that's what I did. And I got a nuke, and I was like, guys, I got my nuke, I'm calling it in. I let him get the nuke, I think. Or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I think I called it in right away, actually. But yeah, I like telling that story to people. Just like, I'll be like, hey, you guys remember whenever I was protecting you? Well, you're trying to boost a nuke and I got a nuke protecting you guys. I was in a free-for-all match also. Awesome. It was, oh man, it was so much fun. I really should have back then. And I'd be a much bigger and more popular YouTuber now, probably. But it's all good. Obviously, I didn't because I'm supposed to do something else with my life, or the YouTube thing is just going to take longer than I wanted it to. Who knows? But I always wanted to do stuff with my friends and stuff like that. But that never happened. You know, they had other things going on, and I can't control their lives or anything like that. And I was pretty bummed out. But you know, I do some stuff with them on YouTube, play stuff online, stuff like that. Have a good time, make videos of it. I need to edit more funny moments and stuff like that, but I just haven't had the time because of the internship. Once the internship is over, expect a lot of funny moments. I'm going to flood my YouTube channel with funny moments videos. You guys are going to get tired of them. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope you don't get tired of them. But I will have a lot of funny moments videos. I'm going to just edit the crap out of stuff and play a lot of video games. And of course, like I said in my update video commentary, like you're going to see a lot more Breath of the Wild stuff and stuff like that. So expect more of those things. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, I'll be streaming more and all that good stuff. But yeah, besides that, I'm excited that I'm doing this with my 4 work buddies, one of them former coworker, where we're just going to have a good time. I'm glad that I have friends that want to do this YouTube stuff too, because, you know, even if it doesn't, like, take off or anything like that, it's still going to be a ton of fun. It's still going to be awesome. Stuff like that. You know, it's just that for me, it's more, right now, it is a hobby. I just like doing it. It's something to pass the time. I really enjoy it. Because I'm fine with just going to some place for a job to be a video editor. I like video editing. That's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Do I do a lot of crazy edits that I upload to YouTube? No, not really, because most of the time it's just a vlog or a YouTube channel. I mean, a YouTube channel. A gaming video. So I don't really do a lot of editing that I upload to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of other editing tests and funky edits that I've done before to make cool edits for my portfolio that aren't really on my YouTube channel or anything like that, because it's just like me testing my editing skills. And I've got some pretty cool editing stuff going on. I've got some multicam stuff that I've been doing and things like that, and I really enjoy it, especially the funny stuff. My favorite things to edit are the funny moments videos. They're very enjoyable for me. I can get them out pretty fast because I enjoy it. So yeah, even if this whole Thumbfuckers thing doesn't take off, which I think it will eventually. I don't know if it's going to take off super fast or anything like that, but I think we have a very diverse group of guys. And, you know, we all bring something different to the table. We talked about this at the group meeting, where we're gonna have some. I think we're gonna have some pretty cool stuff. Well, I know we are. We already do on that channel. So it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited for it. And that's some cool stuff that happened this week. And then after the meeting, me, Kibbs, and Brandon recorded some more Far Cry Primal for the channel. So that was cool. But some of the things I'm going to be doing with them, like with Kibbs on my channel, I think we're going to be playing like the Ratchet and Clank games, or, you know, games like that. Something like that we're going to play. I think we're going to play Ratchet and Clank games on my channel. And the thing we're doing for Thumbfuckers, me and him, is Infamous. The thing me and Brandon are doing on my channel, we're playing through every Legend of Zelda game. So that's cool. And then what me and him will do on Thumbfuckers, the first thing we're going to do Metroid Prime, which we haven't started yet, but we will eventually. For my channel, me and Jake, we're going to do some, not Diablo, some Dark Souls stuff, and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. We're going to do that, and that's going to be cool. I don't know what we'll do for Thumbfuckers, but for my channel, we're going to do that, because they're already doing Dark Souls on Thumbfuckers. That's Brandon and Jake. So we'll find something else to do for Thumbfuckers channel, me and Jake. And then me and Nathan, I don't know what we'll do on my channel, and I don't know what we'll do on Thumbfuckers, because we haven't talked about it at all. So there we go. But we'll find something to do for sure. But it's gonna be tons of fun. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing Game and Taters with my personal friends and my little brother. Those will still continue and all that good stuff. But there is a cartoon caricature of me now, so that's cool. Which if I remember to, I'll put it up. If not, then I won't. So there we go. I'll have to try and remember to do that, because the drawing, the cartoon drawing of me, like, I do have a reddish beard, but my hair is dirty blonde, so is my eyebrows. But in the character cartoon drawing of me, all my head is pretty ginger. I'm pretty ginger looking. So, and my eyes are green. So I gotta change that, because my eyes aren't green. They're like navy. They're like a navy blue. So, with a green ring around my pupils. So there we go. I'm going to change that to, in the cartoon drawing, I'm going to have the green ring around my pupils, and then the rest will be navy blue. And then I'm going to change it to dirty blonde eyebrows and hair on top of my head. I'm leaving the beard at the color it is, because that is correct. But but on the Dumpfuckers channel, I said it's fine to leave it how it is. I don't care. But I do believe they're going to have the guy change the color, which is fine with me. I mean, I don't want to like make this guy mad or anything like that, because the drawing is good. I really do like it. I just prefer on my channel to do the the blonde. The beard can stay red. I just want my eyebrows and the hair on my head to be dirty blonde, like it really is. So, everybody's characters look really good, I think. But I'm going to, because this person is contacted through Jake, I'm going to get Jake's phone number, and I'm going to get cartoon drawings of my friends that I'm going to be doing Game Imitators with. So, that'll be cool. That'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. So I'll stop talking about that now. But that's something that's really cool that happened this week. That was just like, hey, you're part of this thing. Cool. I'm excited and I'm happy. The other thing that happened this week that just happened, not too just a day ago. These two things happened. We got a new puppy. He is half Border Collie, half Red Heeler. Which Border Collies now are rated as the smartest dog out of all the dog breeds, and Red Heelers are like one of the easiest to train. So we got a super smart dog that is easy to train, which is awesome. So he's right in a pen right next to my grandpa's dog's pen. He's a bird dog. His name is Briggs. He knows the boundary already. Like, we don't have an electric fence or anything like that. They're just trained well enough that they don't go past the boundary, which is to the roads. They don't cross the road, and then they don't go into the neighbors' yards. But they do go into our yard and into my grandpa's yard. That will be the boundary. So what will help is that that Briggs already knows the boundary, and he likes the puppy. So the puppy will learn through that. Will learn through Briggs and also through us and my grandpa. So I've done some playing with him and stuff like that. He's so cute. I love him to death. He's amazing. He's awesome. And all this time that I've already spent with him as a puppy makes me feel bad for whenever we had Raven, our previous dog. She was a black lab golden retriever mix. When she was a puppy and stuff like that, I spent time with her and stuff like that. But and spent some time with her when she was older. But I look back and I wish I would have spent more time with her. So it just makes me sad. But I shouldn't think about that. She's in a much better place now, living it up. And she was a good dog. Loved that dog. She was awesome. But so is Rex. Rex is the name of the puppy. My little brother named the last two additions to the family. I named the previous two additions to the new two. I named him and Raven, and then he named the cat Abbers and the new puppy Rex. So there we go. Which the next segment of this video, because that's what my week was. Oh, and then my friend Austin at his parents' house had a birthday party for himself from January and for his sister Cassie, whose birthday was actually the day of the party. So they had a big huge party, and one of our other best friends, Colton, came out to that. So I hung out with him. It was nice to see him again. Talked to him for a while. Had good talks with him. I was just so happy to see him. He's still Colton, so I have no complaints. Still just as funny as ever, and still just still one of my best friends. That's the great thing about best friends. You can go forever without seeing them, and literally nothing's changed by the way you hang out with them and talk to them and stuff like that. All kinds of awesome stuff. It was very good to see him again. So that was my last 2 weeks. But the next segment will be, we'll take a look at Austin's stuff, and then I'll show you guys the puppy. Yay! And that will be it. So yeah, thanks for watching Macho Life, and enjoy the next 2 clips. Alright, so here's where I was. The bedroom, my bedroom. Game room. And finished room is where Austin is. See? Which his bed's kind of messy because he was looking for stuff for the party, so it's not ever that messy. It just has the cover on it, or he's sleeping there. But yeah, this is the TV he plays stuff on, and when he's not in bed, watches Netflix on. When he is in bed, he watches it on this TV. And there's that dresser, his entertainment system. He has dirty clothes and stuff, and other things, and a chair, and where his games and movies are. So yeah, there's the Austin stuff. Probably shouldn't have shown it because I forgot the mess. But yeah, it's never like that. Just happens to be now that I'm showing you, of course. And these weird things that he usually has hanging on stuff. So yeah, that's cool. But hey, on to me, Mr. Rex. Alright, we have the pin right over here. I hear Briggs somewhere. I don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is. There's Briggs. He's a bird dog, so he chases birds all day, and squirrels. That's Briggs. He likes the pup. Let's go meet Rex. He might be sleeping right now, I don't know. Oh, look at him. Look at him, guys. Look what he's doing. Look how he's sleeping. Oh, look at him. He's so cute, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go play with him for a while. Let's do that. Maybe. Don't know. I haven't opened this yet, so. If I can do it with one hand, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Might have to set this camera down for a sec. Oh, a second. I'm the best at things. I am. I think so. I'm best at things. I think it's on there better than I thought. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Oh, gate out.
Huh?
Gate out.
Out. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You're so cute. There's your toy. Look. Yeah. Yeah, tug on it. Ah. Tug. Ah. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Ah. 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 Tug on it. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, look at him, guys. Oh, this little guy. Okay. This is something else he likes to chase. So let's make him chase it. Where are you going? Yeah. Ah. He's pretty strong too. He's only like 5 pounds. Super small. Ah. There. You following me and not the least, weirdo? Oh man, he's such a cute pupper. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. Look at him. Oh my gosh.
Yay. Oh yeah. Get it. Yeah. Look at that. And now we can get his belly. Now we can get his belly. Yeah, we can pet the belly. Can't we? Can't we? Can't pet the belly. You like that, don't you? Don't you? You're a strong pup, aren't you? Yeah, look at that. How strong you are. Ah, look at that. Ah. Atta boy. Oh my gosh, he's so adorbs. Look at him. Yeah. 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 Ah. You're a strong pup, aren't you? Oh my goodness. And it's gonna take it. It's gonna get you. Oh, ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have leaves all in your mouth, dude. What is that on my face? Get it. Did you get it? Did you? Dude, you still got a leaf in your mouth, dude. Here, get that out of there. Here, I know I'll get it out of there. Do you? Come here. What's this? What is this? There's you go. Toy, yeah. Grr. Grr. Ah. Can you wiggle it? Wiggle it. Ah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. You gonna jump up and get it? Jump up. Oh yeah. No, you jump backwards. Oh, so you almost got it. Look. What is that? Hey, what are you doing? You're silly. You're silly. You silly pupper. Puppers excite. Radical Rex. It's an old stupid game, guys. Like Rayman, but dumb. Don't worry about me spitting. Bug flew in my mouth. Gross. Yucky. Yucky. You're supposed to... Yeah, have you eaten any bugs yet, buddy? Have you? Get it. Oh, I'm sorry. His teeth are sharp. He's already hurt some of us, haven't you? Thought you wouldn't because you're a puppy, but you sure did. Claws are sharp too. Your little feetsies, your paws. They're sharp, aren't they? Super sharp, aren't they? Tug it. Oh, I'm tugging. I'm tugging. You let go. You let go, don't you? Oh. Man, you're wearing me out. It's too hot out here, dude. Too hot out here. You scratching? There, I'm gonna throw your toy back in there, alright? And your leaves too. And your leaves. Come on. Come on. Get it. Yeah. Yeah, get it. But yeah, look at this, guys. He's got himself a ball. He likes that ball. You like to pull? Have you gotten to pull? Have you? No? This food's in there. This is doggy house. This is some other stuff. He likes that corner over there. He's been digging it out. Yeah, see? Getting all cold and stuff. Look at him digging it out. It's really nice and cool over there. He likes it. When he's bigger in the winter, though, he'll come over here. You know, that hole will be covered by a thing where he can like actually go in and out and be warm in there. Be an electric blanket in there for him and stuff like that. But for the summer, no. And he's gonna get about not too much taller. Where are you going? Where are you going, dude? You gonna just play with that for a little bit? But yeah, that's Rex. I'm not gonna call him Radical Rex because that game's silly. If you ever watch Game Grumps, you know what I'm talking about. Radical Rex. Rex is radical. Little Rexy-roo. Good old Rex. I like the name. Yeah, he's cute. Oh, he's whimpering. He likes to do that randomly while he plays, having a good time. But yeah, that's Rex. And he's very cute, isn't he? What is that? What is it? Is this a camera? Don't know what that is, do you? Yeah. What is that? Played with him for a little bit more, and now he's getting tired, so he went back to laying over there again, so he's all nice and tired. So I just kind of petted him and rolled him around a little bit. So now he's biting leaves and grass and stuff. But yeah, he's an awesome little pupper. He's an Excite pupper. All the pictures of him that we saw, he was the only puppy that was like super excited all the time, while the other ones were always just kind of like straight-faced or sad-looking. So, but they're all super cute puppies. But we got Maltwood. He's awesome. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching Macho Life this week, guys, and see you guys next time. Toodaloo.